ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇನೋ ಡಿಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಲ್ಲ
ಸರಿ ಏನು ಬೇಡ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೊಸ
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ನೋಡ್ಬೋದಾ okay like you know so to do layout first you need to verify the functionality once you have done the functionality you will create the test bench like now you will give input then you will verify the functionality so your layout will start from the schematic always from the schematic you need to do your layout for that so from here you go to launch layout excel so you can select layout also new and configuration also new press ok so here you need to give some name so here I'll give inverter underscore layout some name you can give just to differentiate your layout and your schematic so I'm giving inverter underscore layout 1 I'm giving already some program with that so I can give any name so just to differentiate just I need to give press ok so physical configuration press ok you can close this also only we need this window so this is the both the Virtuoso only Virtuoso use we are doing schematic as well as layout so here this is schematic window and this is layout window so what we will do is in the layout window go to connectivity and generate all from source connectivity layout window connectivity generate all from source so we are generating whatever sources are there everything we are generating from the source press generate so here you don't have to if you have so many transistors then you can go for transistor chaining and folding all those things you can see when in differential amplifier op-amp you can see but here only 2 transistors so that we don't require anything you can go to IO pins here you need to select this create label as text display that will be better you can choose this or this anything is fine so if you select this text display that will be better it will show you what are the components we are using and you can see this like metal 1 for all these pins so we are using like V out also metal 1 V in also metal 1 VDD also metal 1 will have lower resistance that's why we will be using this if you want you can change this usually it will be metal only all these pins so press ok so you will get this window you can see this we have this PMOS and NMOS and these transistors are there and before going to this I wanted to make sure this is integrated body is integrated or not for that just go to properties you can see this body type if it is not integrated you need to make sure this is connected to this body type taken as integrated means your body source and the body will be shorted that's the meaning of integrated you don't have to externally connect your body by default your body will be connected to your source so press shift F so shift F will give you internals of your layout all the components will give you if you zoom in and see from here you can see this so as I taken this text label so automatically these components are coming you can see this source VDD body also VDD and it is showing drive which should be connected to VOut so automatically it show and you can see this these are the layers polysilicon I'll just take this create shape rectangle polysilicon is your green color poly then this is N implant because we are using body connection that's why we will be using N implant and this N well because this is a PMOS right so this is a purple color so you can go through these layers and you will understand what layers we are using so this is my PMOS you can assume this way this entire thing is P substrate on P substrate we have created well and from there we are generated this PMOS so with each layer we are not doing directly inbuilt layout we are taking for PMOS and as well as for NMOS so This is kind of NVL process. You might have studied in VLSI design, no? This is the same NVL process. And you can go through this internals of your each component. Now if you move this, you'll understand this is connected to this VDD, or if you see this, it will give you label. If you select text, on the top it will come, this is the text where it comes. So I need to connect this as per my schematic. From the schematic you can see this, both the gates are shorted, both the gates of PMOS and NMOS is shorted and connected via VINs. Then again both the drains are shorted and connected to VO. And since the body is integrated, automatically these two are shorted and that should be connected to VDD. Again same thing, both source and drain, source and body of NMOS is connected and that will be connected to ground. So similar way we need to do for layer. So first I will do this for polysilicon. So here polysilicon is green hill color, right? So to do that, so what I will do is, this is the first step. Usually I will try to connect polysilicon only. You can take anything. I will take this wire, just extend this. There is a shortcut. You can see this, create wire is a, or I can go to create wiring, wire I can choose, or I can just press P. P is for wire. Just P and select which wire you want to connect. I'll just take this polysilicon and I'll extend. I'll connect it here. Generally, if this connection is proper, this is well and good. If it is not connected, what I need to do is I need to move my NMOS. Just move this NMOS and make sure you are connected. Zoom in and you see here also some spacing error there. I should make sure there's no spacing errors. If you do it now, then when you do DRC, that is design rule check, you won't get any error. So align this NMOS according to polysilicon. Then you see both the gears are shorted. Now I need to connect to VDD. Once this is polysilicon is aligned properly, automatically I can connect this drain also. Other components will be aligned properly. Now I have just shorted my both the gates. I need to connect to VIN. For that, again I will take this wire. Wire is polysilicon, and you see this VIN is this is green color, this is blue color. It's like the polysilicon, that is VIN. So both are different materials. I need to join two different materials. For that I need to use via. Via will connect two different materials. Right click, select via. Right click, via, select via. You see so many options are there, metal 1, metal 2, metal 3 up to metal 6 are there. So I will choose metal 1 because now I need to connect polysilicon with the metal, right? So I am connecting polysilicon with the metal, that's why I am taking this wire. I will repeat this step one more time. I will just extend my wire. I will just extend it. Right click, select via, select via. Then choose the material which you want to select. If you want to select this material metal 2, just select, you will get metal 2. Here I want metal 1, just select metal 1, close it. Here I can drop it, and if I extend, you see I am getting this beam. Again I need to join this. If I join again some mismatch is there, this is also okay. What I can do is I will just move my VIN pin so that there won't be any problem. That I can do, or I'll just move my VIN. This is my VIN, and I'll just place it on this so that there won't be any error. So I'll just place my VIN over there. Anyway, this is metal. It's a combination of polysilicon and metal, right? So I'll just place my VIN over there. So that way you can connect. And the placing should be proper. You should not place this V like this. Then again DRC error will be there. You need to make sure it is placed in the center. Then now V in connection. Both the gates are shorted. That is connected to V. Now I need to connect my drain. So both the drains are shorted. So again, I don't have to worry about the connection. Since polysilicon I have connected properly, automatically this will it will come properly. Right? So both the drains are shorted. Now I need to connect my Vout drain to Vout. So this is my Vout pin. So I will just extend this. So here both are the same material. So this is also metal one. Your Vout also, the drain also is metal one. So in that way I don't have to use via. But here in this case Vin was different pin. It's a metal one, polysilicon other. That's why I've used via. So here I don't require anything. Yeah. Now drain shorted, connected to Vout. Now again body and source should be shorted. Since I've used integrated body, so automatically my body and source are shorted. Now that should be connected to VDD. That will be connected to VDD. To do that, I can directly extend this. Instead of, if I extend this, you see, area consumed by this, both the things, it will be more. Obviously area is more means, your resistance will be, area, rho L by A, area is more means resistivity will be more. To avoid that, what I will do is, I will just move this V in. Instead of moving this pin, I will just move my VDD and I will take wire, I will just connect this wire now and use short wire. So both source and drain are shorted, that is connected to VDD. Similar way, just move my ground. So both, again this for the NMOS, both source and drain are shorted. I need to connect to VDD ground. Just take the wire, extend. So this is the connection. So both the gates are shorted, connected to VDD, and both drain are shorted, connected to Vout, and source and drain are shorted, connected to VDD, and here is connected to ground. So just check and save. Then we need to go for Ashura. Ashura is the tool which will verify the physical verification. We will do this DRC LVS. So you need to go to Ashura, run DRC. Run DRC. This is a design rule check. Ashura, run DRC. You just need to give some run name. So someone has given this name. They have given this name, but you won't be using this. Press OK. Press OK. It will run for DRC. DRC, it will give you, spacing error, poly to poly, metal to metal, oxide to poly, all those things. It will give you no DRC. Imagine now I have placed my poly over there. Instead of there, I placed over there. I zoom in, so I placed close by. This is also fine. This is a proper connection only. But when I run my DRC, see it is showing two errors. Poly to poly spacing must be greater than 3 micrometer. So in VLSI theory you might have studied lambda spacing, 1 lambda, 2 lambda, 3 lambda spacing, right? The same thing. Just click on, select this error, click on this, it will give you where that error is coming. This is one error. Here 2 is showing. So 2 represents 2 errors for that. Again click on this, it will show this error. Between this poly to poly spacing should be there. So close this run. Again move your polysilicon. So Ashura will be gone. DRC, there won't be any DRC. Now we need to check your schematic. LVS is nothing but layout versus schematic. We are checking this schematic and layout. In LVS we have checked the spacing error or not. Here what we will do, whether this pin is connected to this gate, whether there is a open circuit or the short circuit, all those things we will check. So this LVS, you see library is BMSIT, cell name is inverter underscore layout 1 is there, but schematic is view is schematic, but the schematic name will be different. So you need to choose that schematic, go to BMSIT, select this layout schematic. So this is my schematic file. So BMSIT inverter schematic, and the layout is, library name is famous IT, layout name is this. So these two files we are comparing. Give some run name, press OK. Run name can be anything. Run name can be anything. Press OK. LBS will run. So it will give you the summary of LVS, layout of schematic. Zero cell, zero mal, device mismatch, short problem, open problem, like all these things. Press OK. It will show this layout and schematic map. Your schematic and layout is matched. So what I'll do is I'll just introduce some error. Then I won't connect this. So I'm just running this. I have deleted this gate connection. Just run this DRC. DRC will just check only spacing and the other errors. See, there is no DRC. When I do this Ashura, LBS, see, it is showing some error. One cell add pin mismatch, device mismatch. One cell add net mismatch. This error will come. Press OK. You get this LBS debug window. Just select that. See, here so many errors are coming. Dbus, NAS, devices, pins, where exactly this problem is coming. You can go through this open in schematic or open in layout. You can do which one you want.
Sir, this side open to. Ikkada open to. Kelkada.
So here you see, this green is coming. Just probe it. You can see this, here some problem is coming. Right? Just probe it. You see here also you can see the color. There is a change in the color in layout as well as in schematic. That means here you will understand some problem is there. You will to follow. So from there you need to understand. Then again close this Ashura, close run. Then you connect as per the requirement. Save it. Ashura. And then yes. That's what you need to get. Actually, after this, you will calculate the RC values. What is the resistance of this material? How much area is taking? RC components will take for this each and every layers. So based on that, you will calculate the area power delay. That we are not doing. Only if you do this much, that will be sufficient for our lab. Yeah. Any doubt in this?